Portia Mystique still here with the Hidden Vine, and I am sitting across from Miss Shareen Harding, CEO and founder of Kenai's House Inc. Shareen, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Before we get started, please go ahead officially and introduce yourself.
My name is Shareen Harding, and I'm the CEO and founder of Kenai's House Inc.
And tell me, what is Kenai's House Inc.?
Kenai's House is a nonprofit 501c3 animal rescue that came about from my fur baby, whose name is Kenai. It started out with us just wanting to give other dogs a second opportunity to have the relationship that we had, which was a bond that was unbreakable and amazing. And I just thought if I can just give half of that to dogs who have nothing,
Mhm.
that would be the world for them
Right.
because of the bond that we had. And now going forward, things have changed a little bit, and Kine has passed. So now Kine's house is his legacy. So we do
Mm.
continue to rescue dogs in his name to still give them that amazing opportunity.
Amen. I love that. So you and I met actually a year ago? Yes, it
Yes.
was last year.
Yes, it was.
And I was just blown away by your energy, your compassion, and your passion for the work that you do. Take me back to the beginning, though. How did this start?
Oh my gosh. I feel like it started I always knew I had loved dogs, but being a military family, my dad always was just like, yeah, no, we can't have a dog. This is
Aw,
just not happening.
yeah.
And we finally did get a dog my senior year in high school. A
Mhm.
friend of his actually was moving overseas and could not take their miniature schnauzer with them. And the miniature schnauzer's name was Biscuit, and
Oh.
he looked just like the dog from Lady and the Tramp. So we got to bring him home, and I was like, "Yes, I love this."
Mhm.
We had him for a few years. He did unfortunately pass a couple years after us having him when I was in college, and I always knew that I would have another one. In
Mhm.
that I was always the one that all the stray dogs and stuff would come and find, or the injured birds, or we had baby rabbits in our lawnmower that I tried to nurse back to health. Like I was always the animal whisperer. And after Biscuit passed, and then COVID hit, and all the things with the shelter and stuff changed, and I really had time to kind of sit and think. I said, you know what? I really would love to have a rescue. I
Mm.
really would like to be, instead of asking other people to repost and share a post about rescuing a dog or go and telling other people, oh, go rescue this dog. Why don't I do it? And I said, I don't have a ton of money. I don't have a huge backyard, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I could. And yeah, 2000, like New Year's Eve of 2020, because we're 3 years old now, 2000 and going into 2020
2022?
going into 2022, but
Mhm.
I had said to my parents, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm going to start my animal rescue. And they were like, okay. And my dad had started a nonprofit also. So he's like, I can help walk you through the paperwork and stuff. And we went into 2022, and I got the stuff done. And June 6th of 2022, Kine's House Inc. was official. We had our official business number and ID and stuff through California. And we got our 501c3. I believe it like was like done in November, but they backdate it for you because everything with the government takes some time.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we just ran with it, and I had Kine by my side, and we were gonna rescue fur babies, and he was 12, and he was not sure that's what he really wanted to do in his
Yeah.
senior years, but he really did um was definitely the heart and soul behind what we started doing.
Yeah.
And I think what's hard right now is just realizing that it's going to continue to grow, and he's not going to see the next big things to come.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
get
it's
that.
because of him that I believe it's like 30 plus dogs now have
Oh,
been
wow.
rescued, and I do it pretty much by myself.
Oh, okay.
So,
So let's peel back the layers, shall we? So first, it's like you were destined for this. Like, you being an animal whisperer, even as a
Yeah.
young kid, it was just always something that motivated you, right? Like, it was second nature for you, let's just say,
Yeah.
right? But you said something that I kinda want a little bit of background on. You mentioned that during COVID that the shelters changed. In what way?
So during COVID, the shelters emptied out. They got cleared out. People were home, so everybody went and got a dog. But
Oh,
then what happened is then when a life got back together, people are people and they went back into their lives and a lot of the dogs got returned. And now
okay.
the shelters are literally bursting at the seams and the majority of them are kill shelters. So that means whether you're an amazing dog with that's healthy and could go to a new home, if you've been there too long and space is limited and your time is up, your time is up. And that's how I've got quite a
Mm.
few of my dogs is they were in that exact situation where their time was up and I was just like, no, I see more for that for a baby and we're gonna take them on and get them rehabilitated and get them a home.
That's powerful. So you saw that happening and was like, you know what, Kenai, we're gonna band together. Right.
Yes.
And we're gonna be the tag team, the ragtag duo that's gonna go out there and save these dogs.
Yes, because I was like, "You are spoiled rotten, and it's
Oh.
just you," and I was like, "You can share just a little bit."
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of pictures when I brought the first 2 little pups home where was just giving me quite a lot of side eye because he was just like, I did not sign up for this.
Oh, snap.
But he really did learn to be the leader and the support and heart and dog that they needed him to be for a lot of our babies to be doing to do well. So it was
I love
really
that.
great to see him go from being like to transforming and being like okay, like
Wow. So there was a whole evolution, not just for Kine, but also for you. And then, of course, the business. So now you said you've rescued over 30 dogs so far.
yeah.
How does that feel for you right now?
Oh my, it seems surreal because a lot of it I have done a lot on my own. Recently last year brought on like a training partner who does our heads up like the training side of our program. And then I also have an amazing friend who runs a pet hotel and they allow us to have 2 spaces there. So that has allowed me to be
Oh,
able to have 2 more dogs because being foster based and running this out of my home with no location right now, it does limit how many dogs I can have at a time.
right.
So it is crazy to me that I've been able to do as much as I have been
Hmm.
with limited resources, limited space, but I feel like it's all just been a blessing and the universe and allowing things to just fall into place
Yeah.
time and time again for us to be able to help that next dog. So,
That is incredible. Well, kudos to you, first of all, for doing this out of your house. That is crazy, but also
yes.
amazing. Hats off
Mhm.
to you. So I know you also do a lot of community work. So tell me kind of what you've got in the works right now.
Oh my gosh. I feel like there's a lot of things that have been happening that I've been just like so overwhelmed. And I know that we've talked about it. Just it's like exciting and bittersweet all at the same time.
Yeah.
But we have our summer event coming up, which we're super, super excited about.
Mhm.
Last year it was at Oak Mountain, and we just kind of did some booths and had people come and meet us. But this year we are doing a pool party. So
Oh,
I am like so excited because for me, the fur babies, like I call them fur babies because they're my babies and they need to go out and have fun and stuff too. And like people take their human kids to pool parties, so why not take your dogs, right?
yeah.
So we're excited. We're gonna be doing it at our friend's house, Pete, who's amazing, who's been gracious to allow us to use his backyard, which is massive, and we're going to have splash pads and agility court. The pool is going to be open, and yes, the dogs are going to be able to get in the pool with their owners, so that's going to be fun. There's going to be doggy contests like the cutest swimsuit.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Okay.
So I am very
Okay.
excited to see what that's going to bring, because I know I've already been thinking about what swimsuit Anna's going to have to wear. And I think mom and her might have to match. So
Oh.
we'll see.
Okay.
We're going to have a doggy snack bar. We're going to have Handles is going to be coming out to do ice cream.
What?
And then they're going to be doing human ice cream and doggy ice cream, because we really want to focus this on the dogs, of
Yeah.
course. And the reason why we're doing this is to just raise more awareness, to get out in the community so people can get to know us more, meet us in person. Um, and just have a great time. And it's a great way for us to fundraise and stuff.
Yeah.
And if people are interested in joining, we love to have you guys come out, support, have fun with your pups. We're gonna have live music.
Mm.
So it's gonna be a great time to raise awareness and raise money for us to continue to do what we
That sounds
do.
so exciting. Give me dates, times, locations.
So it is going to be July 19th. It's
Mhm.
going to be from 3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
and it's going to be in Menifee. So once you RSVP, you'll see the address in there.
Mhm.
Um, and we are going to be, tickets are available right now. They're
Mhm.
live on our Instagram. So you can go to at Kine's house and it's pinned. You'll see pause and splash. So you can click there, or you can go to the link in bio and you can
Okay.
click there.
Perfect. Kenai, Kenai, right?
Yes.
Kenai, is it Kenai's house on
Yes.
Instagram?
Yes.
Okay, KENAISHOUSE on
Mhm.
Instagram. Make sure you guys get your tickets. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
I love that. That really makes me happy. So, if people wanted to really support Kenai's house, what's the best way for them to do that?
I think right now the two biggest things that we could really use is fosters, because that's going to allow us, like I said, to pull more fur babies and to be able to help the shelters and alleviate that stress that they're having by us being able to take some of that away.
Hmm.
So if they want to foster, all expenses are covered by Kine's house. All we're asking is that you love and put a roof over that fur baby's head. That is the biggest thing for you to give. If you want to do more, you're more than welcome to, but expenses are covered. And then secondly, I would say is be a sponsor and donate, because as those sponsorships come in, donations come in, that's going to be money that we're using for the dogs we currently have, but
Hmm.
then money that we're also setting aside for us to eventually have our location. My dream is to have a very big, like, ranch style location where the dogs can run, where
Oh
people are going to
my
be able to come and
gosh.
visit.
Yeah.
Kids can come and volunteer. They can walk the dogs. They can play with the dogs. We can have our events and stuff there. Like, I really have a big dream for us to really have a like an all inclusive. And I feel like that's one of the big things that makes Kine's house stand out from other rescues, is we really are focusing on being an all inclusive rescue, with the training, offering the resources,
Yeah.
being there for the lifetime of the pet. So our clients really, when they work with us, they're going to be able to call us for everything that they need. And yes, there's going to be things that we're going to outsource them to, but
Hmm.
we've already vetted those people. We know like that vet, or we know that groomer that we're sending them to. So you really, when you come to
Wow.
us, you're just really getting that, like, a package. And it's, once you're with us for the lifetime. So if you need us every day, every other day,
Yeah.
or 10 years from now, that's something that I feel like is really important. And I've heard that in the community, that they just feel that they get a dog and then it's crickets and they don't know what to do.
Right.
So,
Well, thank you so much. I think everything that you're doing is absolutely incredible, and you are a remarkable woman. So, thank you for sharing your story with us. Listen, all we need is fosters and some donations, right? Like that, we can do that, no
yes.
problem. July 19th is the pool party. What do we call it? What's the official name for that?
Pause and splash.
Pause and splash. That is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. I love that so much. Shareen, thank you so very much. Tell them one more time how they can connect with you.
So you guys can connect with us by visiting our website, www.kinayshouse.org.
Mhm.
And then you can also visit us at Kinays House on Instagram as well.
Thank you so much, Shareen. My name is Portia Mystique with The Hidden Vine, and until next time.